It all started when Ethan Carter, a 28-year-old film archivist at the abandoned Northwood Community Center, stumbled upon a dusty cardboard box labeled Archive Number 9, restricted deep inside the old building's basement. The building was being prepared for demolition, and Ethan's job was to catalog and digitize any remaining historical footage before the wrecking crew moved in. The box was heavier than it looked, covered in cobwebs and smelling faintly of burnt plastic. Inside were several VHS tapes with no labels except one, crudely marked with red ink, "Do not watch." Curiosity, as always, got the better of him. That night, he took the tapes home, eager to uncover what could be so forbidden. His small apartment was dimly lit, the hum of his old VCR blending with the sound of rain tapping against the window. He inserted the tape, expecting an old promotional video or maybe a forgotten documentary. What appeared instead was a shaky recording of an empty room, white walls, a single chair in the center, and faint breathing behind the camera. Then, a woman entered the frame, bound and trembling, her eyes darting toward the lens as if silently begging for help. The timestamp in the corner read June 12, 1997, 2:13 a.m. Ethan felt a chill crawl up his spine. The footage was grainy, but unsettlingly real. Suddenly, the screen flickered and a distorted voice whispered, "He never left." The tape cut to static. Thinking it was a glitch, Ethan rewound it. But this time, the woman was gone, replaced by the image of himself sitting on his couch, watching the tape. He froze. The camera panned closer on screen, showing his exact expression of terror. The footage ended abruptly, leaving the VCR whirring in silence. Ethan turned off the television and tried to rationalize it, maybe an old prank video or a reflection caught by accident. But deep down, he knew something was wrong. Over the next few days, he noticed strange things, the TV turning on by itself, faint whispers in the hallway, and flickering lights whenever he walked by. He tried to tell his coworker Lisa about it, but she brushed it off as stress from overwork. Desperate for answers, Ethan returned to the Northwood basement, hoping to find out who made the tape. In the dusty records, he found a newspaper clipping dated July 1997. 3 missing from Northwood. Last seen after community video project. The accompanying photo showed the same room from a tape. Behind the group, faintly visible, was a shadowed figure with hollow eyes. Ethan copied the article and decided to dig further. That night, as he played the tape again, the same room appeared, but this time, the camera slowly turned toward the wall, revealing words scratched in blood. "Return the tape." His phone buzzed. It was Lisa. She sounded panicked, saying someone had been calling her from his number, whispering her name. Ethan assured her he hadn't called, but before he could finish, the TV screen changed again. Lisa's terrified face appeared on the screen, live, as if she were being filmed right now. She screamed, and the video cut to black. Heart pounding, Ethan ran to her apartment across town. When he arrived, the door was open, the lights flickering. The air smelled of mildew and static electricity. On the floor was Lisa's phone, still recording. The camera pointed at the wall, same as in the tape, with the message now written in fresh red ink. "You watch it too." Ethan stumbled back, trembling, realizing the curse had spread. He destroyed the tape with a hammer and set fire to his apartment, hoping to end it. But the next morning, while firefighters sifted through the ashes, one of them found an intact VHS cassette among the debris. It was labeled simply, "The Missing Tape." Days later, the tape somehow appeared in the police evidence locker. But when the officers reviewed it, the footage was different, grainier, darker, showing Ethan sitting alone, whispering to the camera, "Please, don't watch this." His eyes were black, his face distorted, his voice echoing through the static. The case was marked unsolved, and the police sealed the evidence room indefinitely. Yet online, rumors began to circulate of a digitized version of the missing tape, appearing on obscure forums, uploaded under different names. Those who claimed to have watched it reported strange knocks on their doors at night, mirrors showing faces that weren't theirs, and their TV screens flickering on at exactly 2:13 a.m. No one could trace where the uploads came from, and every copy seemed to vanish after a few hours. Ethan was never found, though neighbors swore they could still hear his old VCR running in the empty apartment late at night. In one final chilling account, a night janitor at Northwood claimed he found a new box in the basement last month, labeled in the same shaky handwriting, "Archive Number 10, do not watch." Inside was a single VHS tape and a note that read, "He never left."